Christmas was coming up, and I've been wanting a car for about a year now because I've recently gotten my green peas, Australian thing that you can get when you're older than 18. My parents have mentioned in the past the idea of me paying half, and they'll cover the other half for a car under 10K, AUD, Australian. I can afford this as I've saved most of my money from the 2 jobs I've kept since I was 14, so no biggie. I've also been relying on my mom to drive me to work for the past 4 years, so it was a smart move on their end rather than driving me the 30 minutes each way every shift I've got. My sister has just turned 17, which is when you can get your red peas in Australia. She's never had a job and has no money saved whatsoever. I love her a lot, but she's made some questionable decisions towards her future lately, but that's a separate story. Well, you put that in the title, so I actually don't know if that's a separate story. I feel like if you're going to make it relevant, but
Yeah.
whatever, let's get back into it. My parents haven't seemed to care as much as they probably should have about these things, and are acting like everything's normal and all good. With Christmas coming up at the time, and my birthday in early January, I thought this might be the time my parents get me that car I've been wanting for the last year, as they've mentioned this idea for the last couple months. I'm obviously excited the week leading up to Christmas, wondering what type of car they bought or what they're looking at. I wake up Christmas Day around 10 a.m. to the sound of my younger sister crying, but in a happy way. I'm excited for her, as she's obviously gotten something she's wanted. I walk downstairs, and no one's at the Christmas tree, but a present with my name is sitting there. I figure I'll come back to it after I find my parents. I check the front door, and it's wide open. Walk out the driveway to see a brand new blue Hyundai i30 sitting in the driveway with a big ribbon on the front, around 25K. My sister's at the side of it crying with my parents' arms around her. I ask who it's for, and my parents tell me her. I probably could have handled this better, but I stormed back into the house, closed my door, and stayed in there for the rest of the day. Didn't go with my family to see anyone else for Christmas because of how annoyed I was. My parents asked me why I did that when they got home, so I asked them why they bought her a car before me, who's older, willing to pay half, had a job, goes to school, and has a stable plan for the future. They don't have an answer to that one, so they just stay quiet and after a couple of minutes of awkward silence, walk out. By this point, I had forgotten about the present they left under the tree downstairs, so I walked down to open it, and it's an iPhone case from eBay, something I had no use for. I can't get over what they've done. Am I the asshole? Has this person done anything slappable?
So
She's done nothing.
she did nothing slappable.
That's awful.
That is pretty awful, man. Especially if you promised your child that you're going to
So
buy her a car.
pissed.
Like,
And she's willing to pay half of it for a 10K car.
Yeah,
So
that's
they spent
ridiculous.
5 times what they were willing to spend on their older child who's working to get their younger child a nicer car.
yeah, the parents.
That would bother me too.
They are.
I'd
The
be
iPhone case is like a
so
middle finger,
pissed.
too.
Yeah.